Hey, Sunny,
Yeah, Vanessa?
what do you call two best friends that love music festivals?
I guess you'd call them
Festies.
Music, festivals, friendship, festies.
How many times have you been to Coachella?
Once.
Oh, just that one year?
Just that one
2018?
time. 2019.
2019, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, why did I have you in my memories as going to go? Oh, no. It's in my memory from talking to you on the phone. Well, this one was having the time of her life.
Oh, the straw
At
incident?
Coachella, yeah.
The
I think
straw
so.
incident.
Straw girl is what she's called.
Oh my god.
Straw Girl. Yeah, I remember Straw Girl Day. That was a fun day.
Yeah, it was a great day.
There's also a video I have of you holding a wine bag up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like going to go
Slapping the
slap
bag.
it, but before I slap it, I'm like putting my hand. This is great for the listeners. I'm like,
Yes.
We could see you.
I don't even know how to describe it in words, but
You're, like,
I was
getting ready
yeah,
to
I was like getting
slap
ready
it.
to slap it, like putting my hand up against, like softly up against the wine bag,
And
and then
winding
moving it
up.
away, and then I just hit the shit out of it.
He's winding it
And
up.
it was a good video.
Well, we have a third voice on with us today that you might not recognize.
That's
Did
right.
Did we introduce you yet? Or
No,
did we just
not
start
yet.
chit-chatting?
All right, Festies. Today we have another special guest on the pod. This Festie is one of our biggest fans. He's a music aficionado. He's a musician. He can sing. He can play guitar. You can find him at literally any King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard show. Please welcome our good friend Cameron. Woo!
Yay!
Thanks for joining us, Cameron.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Look at him. He's
Yeah.
even wearing his King Gizzard shirt.
I am.
We'll get into King Gizzard later, but first, so Cameron and I are Long Beach State alums. We met in
Yeah.
college, but we didn't start hanging out till like after graduation.
Really?
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Really?
We probably saw each other, maybe hung out a little bit here and there.
I think Life is Beautiful was the first time we like truly hung out.
that was, I feel like, when we really became like friends.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That was only like the third time us hanging out.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first few times we'd hang out, we would say this a lot. We've hung out like 2 or 3 times, and why are we such good friends? Like I remember we would say that in the very beginning because we did only hang out those couple times, and then you did your trip where you went up the Pacific Northwest, remember?
Mhm, yeah.
And you
Ooh.
stayed with
at
Sunny's house.
Yeah. But I remember meeting Vanessa at a party.
We met
Yeah.
at like a Tri Delta
Yeah.
Phi Tau
Phi Tau social.
exchange. Yeah.
That is the first part of the story. Then
Well,
we hang out. Life is beautiful.
Yeah.
I have such a vivid memory of you telling us that we were going to go hang out with your friends, Steve and Cameron. And then I have a memory of us walking up to them at the main stage, like they were coming out towards us and we were walking towards them.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I just have that memory
First
solidified
impressions.
in my
I also have that memory burned into my mind.
Oh, you
too.
do
Yeah.
really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cute.
Aw.
Love that. Had you been to any major festivals like that before Life is Beautiful?
That was my first time going to like a multi-day festival.
Okay.
Before that, I had been, I think, just to one single day of one festival. It was a
Yeah.
Escape
Oh.
Halloween 2014.
Where is that?
It was like it was in San Bernardino. I've been to Beyond once, Nocturnal once, Escape once, and Countdown once. All those Insomniac events.
That was my first was Hard Day of the Dead. I only went one day. And then I think I did Beyond, I did Coachella, and then Life is Beautiful.
You mentioned the Insomniac events that you went to.
Yeah.
And then Life is Beautiful. What have you been to since then?
Since then, 2017, I went to a festival called the Growlers 6.
Ooh.
Have you ever heard of the Beach Goth Festival? It was in Southern California.
No.
No.
Have you heard of the band the Growlers?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Clark has. Yeah. So they're from Orange County,
Mhm.
and like around Halloween, they would throw a festival in the parking lot of this little venue in Santa Ana
Oh, that's fun.
called Beach Goth.
Uh-huh.
The Growlers, they make like depressing surf music.
Surf
music.
Depressing surf music.
Yeah, it's like music that you listen to when you're high, depressed, and sitting on the beach and it's cloudy outside. Anyway, they would have like a bunch of other artists that were kind of like just DIY stage like art installations on stage and all that. It was
Yeah.
very DIY. They threw that Beach Goth festival for a while, and then it started getting too popular, and they outgrew that location.
Uh-huh.
And so they moved it to a pier in the Los Angeles harbor.
Oh, cool.
There was some like lawsuit or some trademark issue where like the venue claimed that they owned the name Beach Goth,
Yeah.
even though like supposedly the Growlers came up with it, and so they couldn't call it Beach Goth. So they, but it would have been the 6th Beach Goth, so they called it the Growlers 6.
Oh, okay.
And that festival was pretty sick. It was a 2-day festival, and some of the highlights artists of that festival were Modest Mouse, the B-52s.
Oh, wow.
No big deal.
I recently, like within the last few months, looked at the lineup poster for that festival, and at the very bottom right corner, Doja Cat.
No
Oh,
way.
man.
And that was 2016, you said?
2017.
2017.
Yeah. I do want to talk about 2 more acts from that Growlers 6 festival, though. Like, just like festival moments that are burned into my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear them.
There was a band called the Grateful Shred. It was a Grateful Dead tribute band.
Nice.
One of their crew members came out at one point during the show and went out to the rail. There was like hardly any people at their set. They were playing like in the afternoon, one of the first sets of the day. We're right up against the rail, and he's going out and he's passing out massive blunts to everybody.
Amazing.
Oh,
And-
my God.
My friend Jose, he got the joints or the blunt or whatever. It was huge. I don't know what to call it. He had like a notebook with him, and he put it inside his notebook. I don't think he ever smoked it. I wonder if he still has it.
It's
like
might-
in his notebook?
in the closet or something.
Yeah.
He's like, why does my closet always smell like weed?
And then we also saw the B-52s that weekend, and that was insane how lit their set was. There was a mosh pit during Rock Lobster.
Oh, my God.
I
Epic.
can believe that.
And before they played, I think their song called Lava, before they played that song, the male singer, he was like, "Hey, you guys know the La Brea Par Tits?" For those who are not aware, it's actually the La Brea Tar Pits.
Tar pits.
But he inverted that and said Par Tits. You know the La Brea Par Tits? He's like, "You've been there before. You'll probably be there later." And then they started playing Lava.
Oh, so good.
And to the yeah.
Such like a
To this
neat
day,
joke.
me and Jose still say that to each other. Like, "You've been there before. You'll probably be there later." But yeah, that was a good festival. Other festivals I've been to, there was this festival they did a couple of years on the beach in Huntington Beach called Back to the Beach, and they had a bunch of like pop punk, reggae-ish, reggae adjacent bands and like ska type stuff, like 311, Blink
Oh.
182,
Oh, yeah.
Sublime
Yeah.
with Rome were
Oh.
there.
Oh, those are big bands.
Yeah, it was a pretty big lineup that they had, and I went 2 years in a row. Very good time. I saw the Interrupters there, and they were great live. They also played at Coachella in 2019. They brought out the guitarist from Rancid, and they played Time Bomb.
Time Bomb.
Yeah,
You never know what you're going to see at Coachella.
yeah.
So you've been to Coachella, too.
Mhm.
And how many times have you been to Outside Lands? We were trying to figure out what your first year was.
2021 was my first year when
Oh,
they did
it was
it
2021.
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
Wait,
But he
that
was
was
like-
your first year?
That was my first time going to Outside Lands.
Because then he was like, I have this picture when we're all in our onesies. I was like, yeah, that was Halloween 2021.
Sometime like right before the lineup for Coachella came out. It might have been like fall 2018. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Outside Lands next year. I want to go."
Yeah.
Then the lineup for Coachella came out, and I was like, "Never mind, I'm going to Coachella."
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
We like were trying to get you to go 2019 and you didn't
Yeah.
because you went to Coachella instead.
I see. Did we mention that Cameron is originally from Huntington Beach?
Yes, I'm originally from Huntington Beach.
Huntington.
But now he lives in the Bay
Yep.
Area.
I convinced him to move to the Bay Area and then I left. Sorry. But now I'm
Yeah.
back.
Yay!
We're all here now. Have you been to Outside Lands every year since then?
Yeah, so they didn't do it in 2020 because of COVID, right? But I went in 2021, and I've been every year since. And I just bought my ticket for 2025
Nice.
Do you like the
like
lineup?
last week. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Who are you most excited to see?
Oh shit! I should have thought about that before I went.
It's okay, you can pull
this
it up.
Podcast.
Pull it up.
Do you guys think
Oh.
Rebecca Black is going to play on Friday? There is a few artists on here that I've seen before, but I would definitely go see again, like Anderson .Paak, Glass Animals,
Yeah.
and then a few artists that I've heard are awesome that I don't really know. Jamie XX.
Oh,
My
yeah.
brother's a huge fan of him.
Yeah.
I know
Clarky.
Clark's excited to see him too.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, Thundercat will be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've wanted to see Claptone for a while. If I had to think of like the two artists that I would probably go see no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
Catriel and Paco Amoroso.
Yeah.
Woo!
My favorite.
Yeah, their Tiny Desk concert is so sick.
I have to watch it.
Yeah, for the album that they did at the Tiny Desk concert, they have a whole like mini movie that's like all the songs on the album in this like whole movie they released. That's why I'm interested to see it outside lands.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they do it.
So we should try and bring our whole crew.
So there's another artist that I really want to see, also from Latin America, Midnight Generation. They're from Mexico, somewhere in northern Mexico. So they're like electronic funk band.
Sounds like right up our alley.
Yeah, like they just released a new album a couple days ago. And on some of the songs in there, you can definitely hear that they were influenced by Daft Punk.
Oh, really?
I would describe their music as like a mix between like Daft Punk and Parcels.
Parcels.
Yeah.
I was just telling Sunny, we've seen Parcels together, I think, at Coachella, right? Didn't you see Parcels at Coachella?
They were there that year, but I did not see them.
You didn't.
I started getting into them like right after Coachella.
Did you see them at Outside Lands?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah, it
then
was
that's
epic.
when we all saw them,
Yeah.
I think. Are you a fan of Gesaffelstein?
I wouldn't say that I'm like a fan of him. I don't listen to his music, but I would go see him
Yeah.
if he's not
So
like
good.
if he's not conflicting with someone else.
Yeah.
that I really want to see.
I want to go whatever day he's going to
Um,
be there.
Yeah, I mean, his music is. I've listened to some of it before. It's insane.
Yeah.
It
so
sounds like
good.
it'd be really cool live.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah, I think
So
was he at Coachella
Mhm.
in 2019?
Yes, I think so.
I think I saw him like for like 10 minutes.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
At the outdoor stage.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember the stages at Coachella.
But I have a very vivid memory of watching Rufus Du Sol with you at Coachella.
That was really cool.
Rufus and then Weezer, I think we were all together for Weezer.
Yeah, that was really
That
fun.
was some of my favorite memories that I remember you in.
Ludicrous.
That would be so fun. We saw Ludacris at this country festival last year in Texas, and he was sick. He had such a big crowd too. It was awesome.
I bet.
I feel like Hozier would be fun.
Oh,
Totally.
Hozier would be so good.
It's like one of those artists where I was thinking about this a few days ago. Like Hozier's one of those artists that was on the radio right before people stopped listening to the radio. What I mean by that is like in the last like 10 years, now every car you can play whatever music you want.
Right.
Like there's the aux cord, there's Bluetooth, whatever. Before that, like I remember the car that I had in college, I could only play CDs.
right.
And so
Or-
I remember like burning a bunch of CDs.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then as soon as I got a car that I could
CarPlay.
Connect to.
yeah, then I have like never listened to the radio
I know.
since.
Yeah.
But Hozier was, popular on the radio in like 2013, 2014.
Well, we
something
saw
like
him
that.
at Life is Beautiful in 2015.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
just
I
gonna
didn't
ask
see
that.
him.
He opened for
Oh.
Stevie Wonder.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
So we saw Edward Sharp and Hosier like front row because we wanted to see Stevie. We were just front row all day.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Hosier was awesome. I mean, at that time, he had his biggest hit, Take Me to Church.
He was like, I just played before Stevie Wonder. Look at him now.
What's your go-to festival vibe? Now that we know you've been to a camping festival, one that's like in the city, and beach festival, which vibe do you prefer?
Ooh, that's a tough answer. That's in between the camping and the city,
Yeah?
I'd say. But I mean, I wouldn't like. Okay, hold on. Would you really say that Outside Lands is like in the city? It's in a park.
No, but you've been to Vegas. Life is Beautiful. That was like
Yeah, and that
in the
was
city.
in downtown Vegas,
Yeah.
like over like several city blocks,
Yeah.
right? That was cool. I think the vibe that I've liked the most is Outside Lands.
Yeah.
Because you
Really-
feel like you're in like an enchanted forest.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
The
That's how
way
I feel
they
about
light up
Bonnaroo.
the trees and the fog, when the fog rolls in.
Yeah.
The first time that I went in 2021, I had only ever been to like desert festivals, beach festivals, festivals in a city, or like at the Motor Speedway in Fontana.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
It's such a good venue for a
Yeah.
festival. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So city. No, you're saying city or camping? I think camping is my favorite.
think-
Are you saying
like-
none of those. He said,
Well, okay. Well, I mean, if you could camp at Outside Lands, I probably would.
Oh, I know.
Hell
That
yeah.
would be so sick. It's just
That
nice.
would never work though.
No,
Yeah.
it would never work.
It's just nice to be close to where everything's happening. Like at
Right.
Bonnaroo or Coachella, like you can just go and nonchalantly walk back to your camp and not have to worry about getting in a car to get home. It's just such a hassle.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's so much to do afterwards that like if you're not ready to go to bed, you don't have to.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So I guess that's probably the most fun,
Yeah.
I think, but after going to so many festivals and being older,
We say that so often.
it's kind of nice being able to sleep in my own
I
bed.
was gonna say I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah.
It was
God,
cool when
who-
it was really cool when I lived in the city too, because like I lived 3 miles away from the venue.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pretty good walk.
Yeah, I know you'll
Yeah.
walk.
I would walk it on the way home,
Yeah.
but on the way there, traffic's not bad enough that you can take an Uber.
You can take
It was
an
like,
Uber,
it was
yeah.
like less than 10.
Especially if we go early, which we are the type of people that like to go in early.
Right. Yeah. Now I live in the East Bay, so it's a little bit harder. Just longer.
Yeah.
Not that much harder.
Cameron got into Outside Lands at 12 on the dot every day this last year, right? Yeah.
Talk
Stuck
about
to
getting
it.
your money's worth.
Yeah. Well,
Real.
2021's lineup, I remember that lineup being awesome. Like there was so many people on there that I wanted to see. It was
Yeah.
jam packed. And then 2022 was a little less so, like for me.
hmm
Still went, had an amazing time. And I remember talking with Martine at the time, both of us were like, going into it, we're like not really that excited about the festival. But after the 3 days, we're like, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we ended up seeing a bunch of artists that we had never heard of. And so then what I started doing, I think in 2023,
Mhm.
is leading up to the festival, I started listening to a bunch of the artists on the lineup. And it's a great way to start discovering new music.
Yeah.
And
We
Of
always,
course.
you did your homework like we
Yeah.
always say.
Yeah. So, and last year, 2024 specifically, I found so much good music that there
Yeah.
was someone that I wanted to see at every moment.
Yep.
And like I was getting in there early enough every day to see someone who's playing at noon.
That's the thing. It's like lineups are always going to be good, you know? And people that
Yeah.
like bitch about the lineup because they don't see their favorite artist on there, it's like you're closing yourself off to so much. Like you could be doing your research on these artists and finding some cool new music. And
You said you still went that year that you weren't really excited about the lineup. So would you say now that for Outside Lands at least, it's not necessarily all about the lineup? Like you'll go
Yeah.
no matter?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting for the lineup to come out this year to decide
Yeah.
whether or not I was going to go because King Gizzard is playing. King Gizzard is playing in
Here we
LA
go.
on the Saturday of Outside Lands.
oh my God.
Or the Sunday, I can't remember. Saturday or Sunday of Outside Lands, and they're playing in San Diego on Monday. I might still send
Ew.
it to the San Diego show on Monday though, because and this is
Wow.
crazy. I think if it was just any old King Gizzard show, I'd be like, okay, after 3 days of a music festival, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
I just saw King Gizzard 4 times in 2 weeks last fall.
Oh,
um,
Yeah, we've talked about this on the podcast before.
But this specific show, they're gonna have a like a 20-something piece orchestra with
oh
them.
yeah.
And
Wow.
their upcoming album, they have one single out right now from it. It was recorded with an orchestra.
Oh, wow.
That's dope.
Yeah,
They have more music
Yeah.
coming.
yeah,
But wait, there's more.
yeah.
So let's get into your King Gizzard saga.
Huh.
I want to know how you found this band. I found this band right before I saw that you were into them because they played at Bonnaroo in 2022.
Mhm.
So like I remember seeing them from afar at Bonnaroo. We didn't go see them, but we were like, oh, that's King Gizzard playing. And then like a month later or two, you were like at a show and I was like, how did you find this band?
Have we said the full band name yet? Have we said it?
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard
Yeah.
So
rolls off
crazy.
the tongue, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you discover them?
So I discovered them from my friend Jose. He introduced me to them in, I think it was like 2017.
Oh.
ish. He showed me a couple of their songs. They have so much music. And especially back then, some of their music was just like really kind of just
Random.
very weird. Yeah. Like weird psychedelic stuff. And like their song Rattlesnake, which they just say rattlesnake, rattlesnake, rattlesnake.
That's the whole song.
Rattlesnake rattles me. And it's like, it's a 7-minute long song.
Oh my god.
Of course.
With like just a really cool guitar riffs and great beat. And The chorus is rattlesnake, 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 rattles me. And then there are some other words, but not very many more.
That's all you need.
It's kind of a funny song, and they also have another song called Hot Wax that he showed me that has like one of the trippiest music videos I've ever seen.
And when was your first show?
May of 2018.
Oh, okay.
This is
So you
going
had
for a
already
while
seen
now.
them one before. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
This
my
love
first time
affair's
seeing
been
them.
going on for a while.
My second time seeing them wasn't until 2022 though.
Okay.
That was at Red Rocks.
So how many times since then and where?
Okay, so well, let me back up a little bit. Okay, so Jose showed me the band, and I remember like enjoying it. I was like, this is fun. Kind of didn't really take them seriously because of like the silliness of the songs that he had shown me until sometime either later in 2017 or early in 2018. Another one of their songs came up on my Discover Weekly on Spotify. It's
Ooh.
called Nuclear Fusion, and that song has the most insane bass line ever. It's incredible. And I was in my car, that song came on, and I'm like, oh, this is another King Gizzard song. And like the song goes on, I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. And then since then I've been hooked.
What was that song called?
It's called Nuclear Fusion. That whole album, that's from the same album that Rattlesnake's on. It's called Flying Microtonal Banana.
Wait, what? It's called
Flying Microtonal Banana.
Oh my God, I love this band more and more.
The frontman, Stu, that's the name of his microtonal guitar. It's a yellow guitar. It's kind of funny looking shaped. Not shaped like a banana, but it's yellow like a banana.
Yeah. So you saw them in 2018.
Yeah, I saw them in 2018
At
the observatory in Orange County.
Okay.
The next time I saw them was in 2022 at Red Rocks in Colorado. To this day, probably the best concert I've ever been to in my life. And then I saw them at the Hollywood Bowl in 2023. And then I saw them 4 times in 2 weeks in fall 2024.
4
Yeah.
times.
So I saw them on a Friday at the Forum in LA. And then that Sunday, so 2 days later, in Paso Robles at a winery.
What?
Yeah, they
was
played
wild.
at like an amphitheater at a winery. It was incredible.
That's so cool.
And then the next day, saw them with Clark and my friend Steve at the Frost Theater at Stanford. The sound there was incredible. And then less than 2 weeks after that, flew to Texas, to Austin, Texas, to
That's
see
wild.
them. They played at an amphitheater at like a racetrack.
In
Called
Austin?
Yeah, in Austin.
Did you see any of the same people?
Well, my friend Jose was with me for
With
most
you?
of those shows.
Okay. You can't be the only one doing this. So I was wondering if maybe you
Um,
like ran into the same people, you know? I feel like they have like a cult following.
Well, no, they definitely do. I don't know that I ran into any of the same people.
Yeah.
You didn't clock
Um,
anyone that you're like, oh, I saw them at the last
No,
show.
I don't think so. But I'm sure there were people that were.
You'd think the
That
band
were all
members
of
would
them.
pick you out in a crowd by now.
Yeah, there.
just kidding.
There were.
Don't you know me by now?
I did meet this guy in line for the bathroom at the Paso Robles show. That he went to all 4 of those shows they played in California that weekend. They played L.A. Friday, San Diego Saturday, Paso Robles Sunday, and then Stanford on Monday,
Wow.
and then San Francisco on Wednesday.
That's
And that was like an experimental rave set.
Did you go to that one?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't. Yeah.
Remember what you told me about the set that we saw too? That literally in the 3 times that Cameron saw them, he said that he only heard like 2 songs repeated.
Yeah.
So that's 3 2.5 hour sets, only 2 or 3 songs repeated.
This makes sense why you go to all of them because you're not hearing the same show twice.
And that's the appeal of them. My partner Gabby, she thought I was insane going to see them.
I did
4
too.
times in 2
I did
weeks.
too.
Yeah, and like Vanessa did too. She's like, "What? Why would you do that?" And it's exactly why they don't repeat, especially if they're playing like somewhere nearby where they played the night before or something like that.
So you've almost seen them do their whole discography.
Probably not.
Well, not
Well,
quite. And they
yeah.
have a million songs.
I know, but you've
So
seen
much
more
music.
than most.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. You know, there's actually a King Gizzard stats website
I'm sure
called
there is.
kglw.net. You can make an account on there and mark which shows you've been to, and it'll like
Whoa.
compile all the stats, like how many times you've seen whatever song.
Oh, that's wild.
This is starting to make more sense now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
mind blowing.
They really do
Um,
have a cult following.
Their shows kind of feel like a festival. People show up
Mm.
super early. They're like tailgating in the parking lot. They set up shop and are like selling merch that they just made themselves, and the band lets them do it. Like,
Wow.
it's really cool. There's a unique poster for every show, and there's I can't remember his name. No, his name's Jason Galea. He's like the artist for the band. He's kind of like almost like an unofficial member of the band. He's made every single piece of album artwork
Wow.
since their first album.
Wow.
And for people who don't know, they've released 26 albums since 2012.
Oh my God.
That's it.
And like the genre of the music is all over the place too. I mean, like they have an electronic pop album. They have 2 metal albums.
Metal, yeah.
Like full on like thrash metal screaming and like
We were talking about
songs
this.
about the apocalypse.
Oh my gosh. We were talking about this because James and Chelsea were like arguing about what kind of band they are. And then the one was like, no, they're a metal band. And they were like, what? No, they're a whatever.
They're gonna be so excited we're telling the story again.
Yeah, like, and they're also like 60s garage rock, psychedelic rock, and everything in between. It's pretty crazy.
Is there any album where you're like, I like this album?
In 2023, they released a full-on like electronic album,
hmm
and I remember like listening to that, and I was like, "This is not for me."
Oh.
And then I saw a couple of their songs live, and they like
Yeah.
actually brought out this big modular synth table, carted out like at some point during the show, and then they all get on it and start doing beep boop music. Um,
playing the ones and zeros.
yeah, and it was really really cool live though.
Oh,
The
awesome.
show they played in San Francisco, which is at the Regency Ballroom, actually, it was a full rave set. They were on the modular synth the entire time.
Wow.
So what genre from them do you like the most?
They've done a few like blues rock stuff.
hmm
I like that stuff a lot. The psychedelic rock.
So have you listened to all the albums?
There may be like 2 albums that I have not listened to all the way through. There's at least one song that I like off of all their
All of them?
albums.
Okay, wait. So you had those 4 and then the 3 before, right? Was
Yeah.
it 3? So 7 times you've seen them?
I've seen them 7 times.
Wow.
Yeah. So the
Wow.
first 3 times were in 5 years, and then the next 4 times were in 2 weeks.
Worth it.
We thought we would play some Would You Rather festival themed.
Sounds good.
Okay, since we were just talking about King Gizzard, would you rather see King Gizzard headline Coachella or see them do a surprise pop-up set in a tiny warehouse with like 50 people?
The latter. Do I know about it beforehand, or am I going to miss it?
No, you're gonna go.
Neither of these.
You're gonna go to both. Imagine seeing them headlining Coachella. Like, just imagine set the setting.
That would be a
Set the
huge.
stage.
Set the stage.
There you
Let's
go.
set the stage.
Set the stage.
You're at Coachella at the main stage. Everyone's there. They're playing a killer show.
Big production.
Ooh.
Big
Okay.
production.
Yeah.
Would you rather see that or an intimate show?
I think I'd rather see the intimate show.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the people who would show up to that show are going to be mega fans.
Right.
Everybody's going to know every song,
Yeah.
like I will.
Yeah.
So it would be
That's a good
lit.
point.
They're one of those bands that don't need fireworks and a big LED screen. Sometimes they
Yeah.
do have the pretty cool visuals on the LED screen behind.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Would you rather get surprise front row access to an artist you don't care about or be stuck in the porta potty line during your favorite artist?
that's good.
So imagine being at the polo field, your favorite artist is playing, but you're stuck in the porta potty lines up far away, but you can like hear it.
Or
Of
get
some band you don't know, but you're in the front row.
some band I don't know in the front row.
Wow.
Nice.
Instead of King Gizzard playing and you being stuck in the bathroom line.
That would just piss me off.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be super anxious.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in the bathroom line.
Yeah.
I'd piss my fucking
Yeah.
pants.
I'd be in the crowd pissing.
We have one more. Vanessa, do you want to read the last one?
Sure. Would you rather camp in 110-degree heat with no shade or in pouring rain with mud everywhere?
Oh God. God, both of those sound terrible. I think I would choose the heat.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
like what, you're gonna be like constantly wet for however long you're
No,
there.
but you can be in your tent.
Yeah, but
Or your car.
tent might get wet.
Well, that's all our would you rather questions. But I wanted to ask you, what's a festival that you haven't been to yet that you want to go to?
Ooh. I think I'd like to go to Bonnaroo.
Yes.
Especially this year because King Gizzard's
I
blend the
know.
residency. I can't believe you're not going.
Oh, I know.
It's just like it's so far.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It is far, but we're going.
And I have like
so
I have like I know. I have like other trips that I have planned before
Yeah.
I knew about all that too.
who
and
cares? I'm just kidding.
It's a lot. It's a
Cancel
lot.
all that.
It is a lot, but
Yeah.
you only live once, you know.
It's true.
I'm trying to convince you to go with us. So
Yeah.
hard. So hard.
And my last one is, do you have any tips for festy newbies out there? What's your ultimate like, festival tip?
Ultimate festival tip. I mean, I think the most important thing, especially if you're going to be like partying, drink water and eat food.
And good food if possible.
Yeah.
Good tip.
We're doing this thing with all of our guests where we're creating a Festies guest dream lineup,
Mhm.
basically.
Okay.
So we would like you to pick 2 artists that you would want to see on your dream lineup. We could do 1 living and 1 not living. 1 unalive.
Alive, yeah.
One unalive.
Dead.
1 live and 1 unalive.
If I could choose a dead artist to go see a concert of, it would be the Beatles.
Are they dead? We still
I mean,
have half of
Half
them.
of
the
them?
real Paul died in like
Oh,
1966
you're
or
right.
something,
Nice.
I
I want to see John Lennon and George Harrison. Just those 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
No
do.
Ringo,
Like
no
George
Paul.
Harrison was my favorite Beatle too, because like I just love the way he plays guitar. It's amazing. But for a festival set specifically, Led Zeppelin,
Oh, yeah.
that would be insane.
Yeah.
And like not Robert Plant now. I mean like Robert Plant in like 1978.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like their
yeah, like
prime.
in their prime. Yeah. My dad saw
When they
them
were
at one of their last shows in the U.S. He
Your
saw them
dad?
at Dodger Stadium.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, they're not all dead, right?
Only one of them is.
I guess you're
I mean,
right.
Robert
but
Plant's
the
still
band,
alive.
but the band broke up when John Bonham died
Yeah.
in 1980.
I know. What are the rules to this?
Yeah.
That's fine. I think
Yeah.
that's okay for a dead one. Somebody would have to come back to life for you to see them. So,
Yeah.
okay. So for your live one,
Live, man, I feel like King Gizzard is too easy of an answer.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah,
But it
you've
won't be
already
on-
I also
seen them.
like yeah, but you know why I continue to go see them. It would be cool to see them at a festival though,
That's why you need to
because
go to
I've
Bonnaroo.
seen their Bonnaroo set is on YouTube. It's
Mhm.
very good. Oh, Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I would love to see Pearl Jam.
That's a
That
good
would be
one.
awesome.
Okay,
Yay.
so Led Zeppelin and Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
All right, add them to the lineup.
bands.
This lineup's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be
And so
good.
different.
It's gonna be so out. It's gonna be so
So eclectic.
So wild.
Can I say one more thing? Before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I want to talk about a specific festival memory that I have that I think might be. It's hard to choose a favorite one, but this is just like this was a really really cool moment. Outside Lands 2021. On the Saturday of Outside Lands, that was October 30th, which is my friend Jose's birthday. It was his 30th birthday.
That's right. I remember this.
And we were all at the Twin Peaks stage waiting for Zoo to start. And we had a group of like about a dozen people or so with us. And I was going around like whispering in everyone's ear so that Jose wouldn't know. I was like, hey, in a few minutes, I'm going to start singing Happy Birthday. And everybody needs to start singing it. And so we did that. Like a couple minutes later, start singing Happy Birthday. Then all our entire group starts singing it. Then everybody in the crowd starts singing Happy Birthday.
Oh my
I have no
God.
idea who it's for, but they're just like, I mean, we had probably at least 100 people
Oh my
singing
God.
it.
Love that.
And Jose was like completely surprised by all of it. He was like, I think he almost cried or he did cry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was a really, really cool moment. But,
Oh, that is awesome. That is like such a Festies moment.
yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
that's a great story.
I love that. Sunny's Festival Corner.
We have Mill Valley Music Festival, May 10th and 11th in Mill Valley, California. Headliners are Gary Clark Jr. and Nile Rodgers and Chic. Next festival I have is Cosmico. It's in Guerneville, California, May 16th to the 18th. The venue is Dawn Ranch. They celebrate music, nature, and wine. Headliners are Paul McDonald and the Morning Doves, White Denim, Jason Crosby and Friends. Next festival is Strawberry Music Festival. It's in Grass Valley, California, May 21st to the 26th. It's the 72nd one, family-friendly activities and camping. The headliners are Chuck Prophet and his Cumbia Shoes, Darlingside, and Banana Slug String Band.
Thanks, Cameron, so much for joining us on Festies. Now everyone knows who you are because we always talk about you.
We can now just say Cameron. We don't have to be like, my friend Cameron, our friend Cameron. Festies just know now.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Yay. Okay, that's a wrap on this episode. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Festies Podcast for all the music, festival, and friendship content that you crave. And hey, if you love this and love what we're doing, love this episode, drop us a rating and review. It helps more Festies find us. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
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 Festies.